And these are old charm squares I had that I was not using. They were sitting on a shelf. I call this charm squares with an edge because that's what we're doing. We're just putting some edging onto them. Look, over the years, and don't ask what pattern, I mean, what fabric this is because I don't know because these are old. I have a stack of charm squares still from some old collections. But they were very pale colors and they were, you know, they were kind of muted. I'd never used them in projects because I guess I'm drawn to the more vibrant ones. So I had this stack and I'm like, how can we make these interesting? I've got to use these up. This project is about using up old stuff that's on your shelves, okay? So each one of these came from old charm packs that were just sitting there doing nothing. I pulled them out of obscurity and we're shining some light on them. Now, what did I do? I just added some edging to them. This was very simple. So a charm square, as you know, is a 5-inch square of fabric. So even if you don't have charm squares and you just have old fabric, cut some 5-inch squares out of it. Let's use that stuff up. So I was looking for black. I wanted to edge all these in black, but I ran out of black fabric too. So again, I went and looked at what's on the shelf that's been sitting there forever, and I have this black-ish print. So I'm like, let's use that up. So first, 5-inch square. Then we're going to cut a strip of this edging, 1.5 inches thick and 5 inches long, because a charm square is 5 inches long, right? You just sew this onto there, stitch it together, and it looks like this. Then we just have to stitch another piece onto it. This time you're going to go, oh, I didn't trim mine down. This guy should be 6 inches long, okay? When I started this, I was experimenting with different lengths. I forgot to trim this one little guy down, but your second edge is 6 inches long, still 1.5 inches deep. You just attach it to this other side, making an L shape. That's really all we're doing here. And so once you've got that L, you are in business. So I have done that to all these other squares too. And so if you notice, you can put these together in a few different ways. I could put these together just like this and line them up, you know, and try to make a bigger square. Just not interesting to me. Or I can do what I have done here. I want to stagger these. So if I'm seeing an L here, I want to see an upside down L there. And then likewise, the next level, I'm going to push him out of the way a little bit. The upside down L goes this way. And then this goes, oh, let me see now. Did I do? Yeah, okay. Sometimes I have to refer back to my notes. So you can start staggering this out however you like. This was so simple to do. This did not take any time at all. Honestly, once I cut a bunch of these strips, I was done with this in like about an hour. I did this much. It was that simple and that fast. So I hope you'll try this. At least it's a scrap buster, you know, and we all love those. I hope you'll follow us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. And as always, happy sewing.